Hello and welcome to Michelle Sews again. I'm Michelle. Today is Friday, so you know what that means. It is Friday Sews. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I was working on from a sewing perspective this week, and then a smidge about life. All right, so what did I make this week? Saturday and Sunday were both very busy for me. I was hyper focused. In my last Friday Sews video, I presented you guys with 3 options that were on my next to-do list and asked you which one you thought I should do first. And I got a few votes, and they were all for the I Am Patterns Sherazade dress. So that's what I made, and I made that on Saturday. I cut the pattern pieces out, so I'm cutting my AO paper out so that the pieces are manageable for tracing, because I am tracing. I'm not cutting the size out of the pattern. I'm just cutting around the piece so that it's easy to fit on my table, put tracing paper over and trace it. So I cut the pattern out, I traced the pattern, I cut the fabric out, and sewed it from all of that from beginning to end on Saturday. So I was hyper focused on that, and I really loved the way it came out. I'll put a link to my review of that pattern in the description box, unless I can figure out how to do cards, which let's face it, I don't know if I can figure that out. So that was Saturday, and then Sunday I made the Caladium jumpsuit from Karamia, and I also have a video on that as a review. And again, I was hyper focused. I traced, cut out, and sewed that entire garment on Sunday. That's all the sewing that I got done this week, but I mean, 2 full garments in 2 days, not too shabby, I would say. Let's see. What is next on my sewing table? So I want to make some loungewear, and I have the Peppermint Magazine loungewear free pattern. I believe it's from Grainline Studios, that designed in partnership with them. And I have a really cool fabric that I got from Mood last year. It's not in my normal color palette because it's a very like beigey color with black print on it, but it's a fun print, which is what makes it good for me. So that's next on my sewing table. I've already cut the pattern pieces out. Now I just need to trace them and sew it up. So that'll be my project for tomorrow, probably. Either that or I'll start on it tonight after work. So that's next. What else? This is going to be a shorter than usual video, I think. So next, sewing related, is I have another shopping fabric haul. I filmed that video last night, and I'll be posting it tomorrow, but it's quite a stack of fabrics to share. I went a little crazy again, but I've got some stuff to get cracking on. I also did my first wawak. I don't know how you say that. I did my first shopping on that website, and so was it last Friday Sews? In one of my recent videos, it might have been my Scheherazade review. Sherazade, sorry. I knew a girl named Scheherazade, that's why I keep saying it that way. So I mentioned that I was struggling with getting an even hem on some of my dresses, and wasn't sure how to resolve that. And somebody had posted a comment about getting a chalk hem marker, and so I went on Wawak and found one for less than 20 bucks. So I was like, you know what, let me give this a shot. So if you're not familiar with it, it's on a stand, and it's got a bulb on it that I think you press the bulb and it shoots chalk at the hem, at the height that you've set it. And so you just go around, like when you're standing in the garment, you just move it around in a circle and puff the chalk on it, and then it marks the hemline for you. So we'll see. I'll give that a shot and see if that works for me. If not, then I'll just get my husband to help me. He's really good at that kind of stuff. He's anal about precise measurements, way more than me. So he would be willing to do that for me. What else have I got? Oh, I bought an overhead camera / phone mount so that I can start doing, I don't know if I'm gonna do a sew along or I don't know, but it lets me put my phone in and show it from overhead so that I can do some like tutorial type stuff, whether that's with my sewing or maybe I'll do some cricketing, maybe some knitting, maybe all of the above. I don't know, just something to, you know, do something different. Let's see. So I mentioned last week that I got a MacBook Pro, and I've been playing around with that. I have uploaded, let's see, my Friday sews. I think I mentioned it because I had just bought it on Friday, and then but I didn't use it for my Friday sews video because I didn't know how yet. And so then I did a lot of YouTube watching. I found one good channel that I really like, Primal Video, I think, Justin Brown. I think that's right. He's got some great tutorials. And so I learned how to do some basic editing in my MacBook on iMovie, and it's pretty simple. So I really like the software that comes with it for editing videos. I'm still getting used to like the differences in like shortcut keys and things like that. So, you know, there's no right click on a MacBook, which I'm like a right click kind of girl. So I'm learning how to like get screenshots and copy URLs, and you know, the control key is not the same for the MacBook as it is for a PC. You got to use the command key, and you can't just delete things off your desktop. You've got to move it to the trash bin. Like there's some differences, but they're not that difficult to get used to. It's just a matter of remembering the differences. I do still use a PC for work, so I'm gonna kind of be ambidextrous here with those two formats. But so far so good. I did have to create a new thumbnail template because I had a template on my old PC, and I would just switch out the header and the photography, and I like that because it was consistent on my videos page. You know, the thumbnail was consistent. So I created a new one in on my Mac using, I forget what the program is called. I don't love it. It'll do for now until I can figure something better out. But yeah, I need a better thumbnail template. I did create a new cover art for my YouTube channel, so I like that a lot better. But yeah, I'm just getting used to it. Now the one thing, and I think it's just I've got to play around with the settings for the quality of the video, but my videos used to take like 5 minutes to upload, and you know, anywhere from like 10 to 25-minute videos really didn't take more than 5 minutes to upload to YouTube. I haven't had one that took less than like 30 something minutes. One of them took an hour. So I don't know if that's that I'm saving it at too high of a quality, because I mean, let's face it, it's the sewing YouTube channel. It doesn't need to be superior quality. So I need to play around with the settings there, because the upload process is kind of annoying me. So I got to figure that piece out. If you have any hints on how to make that go faster, I don't want the quality of my video to be grainy or crappy, but I don't need it to be the ultimate high quality either. So I've done 2 different settings. I've done faster and best quality. And both of those are taking a while to upload, so I'm not quite sure what else to do there. So that's about it for my MacBook. Oh, and the last sewing topic that I have to share is I bought a Cashmerette sewing bundle class. So she was offering 20% off. I'm not sure if that sale is over or not. I kind of feel like I might have bought it the last day of the sale, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But I got one of her bundles, and I got the Master Fit and Pattern Hacking for Curves bundle. I haven't started the class yet, so I'll probably do that over the weekend, but that goes along with my desire to start improving the fit of my garments and improving my sewing skills. So I'm super excited about that. So yeah, I'll report back to you guys on what I thought about the course. All right, so now moving into life, I have one quick story for you guys that is lots of fun. So you'll see in my fabric haul video that I was trying to get through it because I had dinner plans, and I had dinner plans with one of my friends from here on YouTube and Instagram. Her name is Heather, and her channel name is Textile Tailored Thoughts. And we've been chatting back and forth through Instagram for, I don't know, about a month now. And we keep talking about meeting up to, go fabric shopping or whatever. And it's just, we haven't been able to coordinate our schedules for that. But she texted me yesterday morning and was like, I want to go to dinner. And I was like, yes. So we met last night in person for the first time, and she is a sweetheart. And if you don't already watch her channel, I'll link it below. But here's a picture of us at the end of our dinner. We spent, I don't know, close to 3 hours just chit-chatting, and had a glass or two of wine, and it was just a joy. She is a sweetheart and just as nice in person as she comes across in her videos. She's quite funny. So anyway, I was super excited about that. It's so, the thing I love about this YouTube and Instagram sewing community is how diverse, how inclusive, how supportive everybody is. And I don't have like anybody in my real life to talk about sewing with. And so it was just so much fun to meet her, to get caught up on each other, and get to know each other a little bit. And I'm looking forward to growing that friendship. So anyway, I just thought I would share that little bit. That's about it for me. I will be sewing, and if I'm not sewing, I will be learning about sewing this weekend. So, and the weather here is absolutely gorgeous today, and that's about it. So wherever you are, I hope the weather is amazing, and I hope you're gonna get in a lot of sewing. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any recommendations on the MacBook uploading, the uploading of my videos to YouTube from my MacBook, let me know in the comments, or anything else that I've talked about. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.